Plaintiff Dwayne Mister grew up on the south side of Chicago in an underprivileged neighborhood where there was a lack of after-school programs for the children. Dwayne started a basketball program to help the youth in his community, and he hired the defendant to do marketing for the program. But he's suing because the defendant failed to do the work. Defendant Brian Crowder is a deacon at a church on the south side of Chicago, and he started a mentoring program at the church to help the neighborhood youth. Brian insists he did do the work Dwayne hired him to do, and even paid money out of his own pocket, and therefore he denies owing.
Start with you.
Pretty much, my name is Dwayne. Grew up on the south side of Chicago. Grew up in a underprivileged neighborhood. As far as there weren't any opportunities for us to expand as far as basketball programs, different things of that nature.
How about your schools you went to?
They were average. Then I ended up having a baseball scholarship, Calumet College of St. Joseph.
Poor people in poor neighborhoods, one of the biggest obstacles is a poor education system, and they usually go together. Poor neighborhood, poor schools equal lack of success. So you say it was average, and what part of Chicago?
South side.
Okay, and it was a public school there?
Yeah, public school, Langston Hughes.
Okay,
so.
All right, good. Langston Hughes, do they still do a good job, in your opinion?
Yes, they do, absolutely.
Good. All right, one of the Chicago schools that are doing a good job. All right, sir, you give me some background.
Good afternoon, Judge. My name is Brian Crowder. I started a mentoring program at Finger High School after Darian Albert was killed. It was an offshoot from the Brothers Keeper program, and we called it Boys to Men.
Which I was on the task force.
Yes, sir.
Created by the president.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. I actually received the President's Volunteer Service Award, Community Service Award in 2013, and I used the award, the funding that I got from that award to further programs.
Good. Both of you guys, good example of trying to make a difference in the community. You're overcoming the obstacles, now making a difference. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Any other background before you tell me why you two good brothers are suing each other?
Pretty much. So 10 years experience of working with kids, privileged, underprivileged. Mm-hmm. We've been working with all different types of programs, basketball programs, AAU programs.
Sounds like you're suing regarding a business that you established. How long ago did that occur?
I've established it. The business has been established for over about a year now. Mm-hmm. And, we required Mr. Crowder's services about...
What do you all do, your business?
What we do is we rent out different facilities all over Illinois, rent out different gymnasiums, host different events there, such as basketball clinics, camps, 3-on-3 tournaments, different things of that nature. So we try to branch out and reach out to all different types of kids all over Illinois.
Now, have you ever brought opposing gang kids together for basketball?
Yes, absolutely.
Right, we did that. I was part of one of those programs that Rainbow Push sponsored. Mm-hmm. We brought them together, no fighting in the gym, right?
Not at all.
Playing the competition there, the war there was who could win this basketball game.
Absolutely.
Good
Absolutely.
program. Go ahead. So how did you come to sue Mr. Crowder?
Back in March, we reached back to March. My business partner, Tommy Myers, who couldn't make it today, he reached out to Mr. Crowder. Actually, reached out to him in regards to services for marketing company that he said he had. The market that he said he's going to do for us was he's going to market us through Facebook. He was going to reach out to a variety of different people customers they had through his newspaper, through his publishing company, as well as being able to send out email blasts.
Through his newspaper, through his publishing company.
So this is like a total.
That's one thing about preachers. They keep multiple businesses. They keep multiple businesses going, and that's a good thing. I better leave y'all alone. My pastor wouldn't return my call this week. Neither would my good friend who's pastor of the biggest church in Detroit. I was calling him about some community stuff, or I texted him. They ain't returned. I said, they seen one of them episodes where I'm talking about preachers with big churches.
Judge, if I may make a correction on what he said. Yeah. I didn't reach out to Tommy Myers. Tommy Myers and I actually coached basketball together, and he saw the things that I was doing with my newspaper and with my marketing strategy. So it wasn't me reaching out soliciting his business. He saw what we were doing, that we were getting results for people, and it was a mutual agreement that we would work together
Okay. All right.
He's going to market us through Facebook, through his newspaper, through his publishing company, as well as being able to send out email blasts.
That's one thing about preachers. They keep in multiple business. They keep multiple businesses going.
Plaintiff Dwayne Mister hired the defendant to do marketing for his youth basketball program, but the defendant failed to do the work, so he's suing.
And the agreement was?
The agreement was for him to market us for an entire year. It's stated on the receipt on the contract that I have.
Please. And how did he fail to meet this contract? How did he breach it?
He did absolutely nothing. And pretty much in so many words.
Your Honor,
Is that a breach?
I would like to object to
Is
that.
that a breach?
I would respectfully like to object to that. In my witness statement and then the invoices I have for the work that was created, I have evidence that the work was not only created, but that I went over and beyond what they initially paid me to continue to try to get this work done for them in spite of the lack of communication between those two partners and meeting deadlines. The problem here is not two men that are slandering each other. It's a lack of communication between two partners where now I'm being held to task for. I spent money out of my own pocket to continue to try to push forward this marketing campaign because I believed in what Tommy and Dwayne were doing. My evidence and my invoices clearly show that the work was done by an independent graphic artist, that deadlines were set and sent to Mr. Mister, and those deadlines were constantly not met.
And you say they wouldn't return your calls or respond?
Not my calls. They didn't return the approvals from the graphic artist, which is proof here in these invoices. The graphic artist shows this.
Because what you're suggesting is.
And then again, when he said I didn't do the work, I have a witness statement here from someone who saw the e-blast and the social media, where she reached out to them, didn't get a response. She then subsequently called me. And despite the fact that these guys weren't responding, I promoted their business. She chose to do business with them and attempted to do business with them because when she called me, I promoted their business, told her about the good things that they were doing, and she was set to
All right, that's
sign them
enough
up.
on me. I'll look at
Now,
the
I have a
rest
witness
of your-
statement here.
All right,
Where's the
let's see it,
newspaper?
please. And the first thing I want to show you, though, sir, is that he does have a receipt from a graphics design company that said they printed an ad designed for T&D basketball. Is that
Yes,
your
sir,
company?
T&D basketball.
And they received $264, and it was billed to Bryant Crowder. Did you know this?
Yes, I sent everything out. We have no evidence that he sent out anything, none whatsoever.
Right. Well,
Even
he shows me, hold on, he shows me a witness statement. He says, I saw an ad on For Sale Local Facebook page and received an e-blast regarding a T&D summer basketball camp. I contacted Mr. Crowder in May after sending requests for information to their website and not getting a response. I was trying to determine if instruction was co-ed or if boys and girls received separate instruction. The camp was listed as starting May 23rd. I wanted to sign up my team of fourth graders. I saw the ad on social media. Mr. Crowder really promoted the business and basically influenced me to do business with them despite their unwillingness to follow up. They never returned my calls or my emails. I left messages for Dwayne Mister to no avail before finally giving up. This is a witness statement, said that they saw his ad, they tried to enroll in the program, and that you all wouldn't call them back. They couldn't get a response.
That's not true at all. That's
Okay.
not true.
So the witness is not telling the truth. And did you know this person?
No, sir, I did not.
All
Not
right.
before speaking to her on the phone.
Okay, so now I'm going to go back to you.
After me and my business partner, Tommy, reached out to him multiple times through text messages, and I have evidence of those text messages, reached out to him multiple times in regards to what services have you done, what is being sent out. What I was asking for was pretty much, I was asking him for proof. Him saying that he sent it out to a particular person that we've never even met, that wasn't proof enough for us.
Do you have the actual design or the publication or a copy of an email or a blast or anything?
I purged that stuff after I had spent so much of my own
But do
money
you have
trying
it
to.
all? Do you have a copy today?
No, sir, I do not.
No newspaper or anything.
Why?
We don't have anything. That's what I'm saying.
Why?
When we failed to communicate with them and when we started going through all of this back and forth stuff, My business actually folded, and I purged all of those files that I had.
When did you file your claim?
We filed the claim as far as asking for the money
This
back.
claim, no, the lawsuit.
We filed this lawsuit about a week ago.
Right.
1 or 2 weeks
So
ago.
you claim he purged all the evidence.
See,
Just so happened.
see what I'm saying?
Come on, Rhea.
Exactly.
You got the point, sir. And
Well,
I mean, that would really convince me. But, you know, this is very convincing as well. But the fact that you have absolutely no real evidence that should exist, and you say it's because you purged it, I don't know, Rev.
And I actually, Your Honor, I'm a deacon. I'm not a reverend. I don't want to take on a Lord's role that he hasn't called me to.
All right, I thought that's what you said.
All we simply did was ask for, just show us proof
what did he say?
that the work was being done.
What did he say in response to all your outreach to him?
No, we got no response through text messages. We have a ton to where I sent him stuff, no respond back.
Is that the case to your knowledge, that they continued to reach out to you and you failed to respond?
I did not fail to respond. And in fact, I've had 2 conversations with Dwayne in my entire life. I dealt with Tommy. I have
Okay, so the answer is no. They never reached out to you by text.
I'm sure that there were a couple, sir. I can't say never.
Did you respond?
Yes, I thought that I did.
Okay, and he says you didn't.
No, I have a text message from that required when we were asking back for a refund.
He responded?
No, he responded. He responded to Tommy. He didn't respond to me.
Come on, sir. You just told me he didn't respond.
No, I didn't.
I'm from the streets too.
Don't spin it all.
Put the spin on me. You got the term.
Don't
you
spin.
know you're spinning me.
Don't spin it all.
You're spinning me.
He responded to Tommy, but my text message, this is big green right here.
Plaintiff Dwayne Mister hired the defendant to do marketing for his youth basketball program, but the defendant failed to do the work, so he's suing.
Then where does his other $1,000 come from? The amount that he agreed to repay or that you have given him was how much, sir?
$284.
All right, and what's the other monies for?
Well, pretty much with during the months that we reached out, we have a program every month. We have a different event every month. On average, we make $480 a month per event for about 12 kids.
And how many events did you have?
He
was supposed to promote?
During the months of sales.
That he was supposed to promote. How many events?
June, July, and August, 3 events.
All right. And those previous months, how much did you make? You have any evidence that you made $480 a month in any month?
Yeah, I have here.
That's it. That'll tell me whether you lost business dealing with him. That'll tell me exactly how much business you lost.
Yeah. June, we get, here, I have
now,
another
if
one
you
right
broke even.
I have another one right here. This is the last
in
event.
April of 16, total collected.
This is in April, May, June, July.
No, but you said each month, $480.
No, on average, that's the average that we
and
make
this one says $240 collected, let alone a profit.
One event.
I told you about that, man. You're about to blow your case. Coming in here with the game. $284 is your judgment. You never even collected more than $240 in April, let alone made a profit of $480. Have a good day. $284 is your judgment. Have a good day.
Thank you, Ron. No hard feelings. I apologize.
Nothing to talk about. Nothing
Okay.
to talk about.
I'll take the high road. I will apologize for this not working out the way it would. I wish you well in the future.
No, nothing to talk about. Nothing. Swindle, snakes, everything. You know, supposed to be a man of God, man of integrity, stuff like that. Was absolutely, totally just taken for my money.